Hi there, this is Jared in Houston, and I'm in the process of installing a wet-dry filter on my aquarium, and one of my biggest worries has been the noise created by a standard overflow box. And so I've done some considerable research. Most of what I found was at houstonfishbox.com, and I'm going to share some of my findings in a somewhat consolidated way. The overflow I'm using today is the eShops hang-on back type with a dual siphon, two 1-inch U-tubes, and a fairly standard overflow box here, black overflow box. And the unit has two bulkheads or bulkhead type fittings in the bottom. So I'm going to run this in three different ways to show the difference in noise and share some theories and research that I found along the way. So the first way we're going to run this is without these white tubes included. This is part of the set that I bought. Run it like this to show you that this is the noisiest way to install your overflow. This board at the bottom, by the way, is just to deflect the water and reduce the splashing down below, so we can hear the noise in the box more so than the water falling below. So I'm going to stick the microphone in here. This is the noisy setup. And I think everybody will agree that this by far is the noisiest way to run an overflow. So like I said, these pipes came with the setup I purchased, and they fit down in here like this, and these sponge filters fit over the top, so you get a screening effect and also a noise reduction effect by installing that with the two sponges. By the way, these are open in the top, so if they were plugged up, you would still get flow through them. And again, microphone inside to get a baseline on the noise. Okay, so this is in my opinion, much quieter with these screens on there. But what I've also determined is when the water is high above the top of that white pipe, which is about right here, it will further reduce the noise. So my research, based on what I found on the fish box and other places, suggests that if I cover this up with my hand and get that water level to rise, boy, we got a focus problem all of a sudden. See that? I can get the water to rise. It will further reduce the noise. So here I've covered this completely on the right hand side, and let's see what that noise sounds like. It's a little difficult to tell today because the water's splashing onto the driveway. I'm going to slide this board over a bit, and let's try that one more time. So I'll let you make your own determination, but in my opinion, definitively quieter if the water in this box rises above the top of that white pipe. My thought is that I can install a ball valve here to get that water level to rise to the level I want and further reduce the noise. And would appreciate any further input anybody has. Please share it with us at houstonfishbox.com. Thanks.